All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have had a great week. Today is Friday, October 28th, and I'm coming at you live. Actually, not live. This will obviously be a pre-recorded scenario, but it is Friday, and I chose to take the day off. I did not trade a single thing today, as I had a pretty rough day on Thursday or Wednesday. Wednesday kind of crushed me in that G period push down low and H, right? I got smacked. Um, Yesterday I did all right. I only took one trade, and then today I just kind of came in. Uh, didn't want to trade just to kind of let my mental reset, and I'm okay with that. Today we go out with a quadruple distribution. So for those of you that don't know what the heck that means, this is what it means. So this right here that I'm highlighting, that's one distribution. All right, that's one distribution. Uh, from D's high to E's low, that's another distribution. And then from G's low to I's high is another distribution. So one, two, three, and then from L's low to M's low is the fourth distribution. So we have a quadruple distribution. All that means is we have one, two, three sets of single prints or four sets of single prints, excuse me. I got these distributions a little bit wrong. From B's high, excuse me. B's high. From A's low or A's high, excuse me. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I'm kidding. Um, it's been a long day. But from A's low to C's low, excuse me, is one distribution. And then from B's high to D's high is another distribution, right? And then so on and so forth. So we go out with a quadruple distribution. So that just means we kept going trend up to balance, trend up to balance, trend up to balance, right? So we got four different distributions on the day. We opened up after yesterday's little debacle, the overnight, after Amazon and Apple reported earnings. The overnight session was pretty stretched short. You can see that on our 15-minute chart here. We were basically below our balance low in the overnight session, and then when we came into the open today, we opened up just inside yesterday's range, and then it was game over from there. We pushed up in A period, we got our 9 wide POC, we pushed up, we got the afternoon rally high. You could have taken a short against the afternoon rally high and yesterday's value high, and it would have paid you, but you would have had to been quick to get out. And then B period, B takes out A's high. We start one time framing up. Looks like we're going to go trend towards the previous day's high. C opens. We hold a set of single prints here. So right in this range, we have a set of single prints, right? So now we got a trend day going. C takes out B's high. We continue the one time frame up and we take out the initial balance high. Remember the initial balance is A's low to B's high or vice versa. Just the first two time frames of the day is the initial balance. We take that out. C takes out the previous day's high. You could have taken a short there the first time around, right? You would have gotten paid, but you would have been quick to get out because we were a trend. We were one time framing up. Now in D period, we open, we take out D's or C's high, we come back in a little bit because we had a nice set of single prints in C period. D backfills a little bit, E period backfills a little bit. We retest the previous day's high, so that's gone, and we're left with another set of single prints from B's high to E's low. All right, so there's another set of single prints. And then F period, after we hold E's low, we rotate up, right? Because A, B, C, and D were one time framing up. E puts us into balance, or it doesn't put us into balance, excuse me. We're still one time framing up at this point. However, if F would have taken out E's low, we would have stopped the one time framing up. But we're still one time framing up. F continues that, creates another set of single prints from D's high, from D periods high to G periods low. All right, so there's a third set of single prints. All right, so then we continue to one time frame up all day long. G, H, I, J, K. We have another set of single prints that was created here. In K period, I to L, right? I'm not going to call J, you can call J an afternoon pullback low if you would like. J period could be an afternoon pullback low if that's what you please. And it would be textbook because we have several sets of single prints below us. But something to note, after G period, H gets up to the previous, our daily balance, right? Because we went from the balance low basically to the balance high in one day. We take out the balance high and HI and in J period trying to find acceptance above it, and then finally in K we rip up L period, kind of consolidate and push a little higher. Same thing with M. And then we obviously have our high day up here at 390 or 39.16.50. And then we have our low day down here. So what happened? We came out of balance to the upside, right? That's all we did, come out of balance to the upside. We got above the 50-day moving average. Um, that's a potential weekly balance high. I'm going to say, I'll review this here in a minute. 20. I'll move back down. Sorry, just bear with me real quick. All right. Up here on the daily, you can kind of see we got above the 50-day moving average. Now we're looking for acceptance above it, right? We are above our daily balance now. We're above the weekly balance. The weekly is one time framing up. The daily is now one time framing up again. I'll zoom in on those again here in just a minute and review it. Let's get back to our destinations and put them in properly. So we have today's low at 316.50. Today's low day. Oh, what am I doing? I keep hitting the escape button. Chris, quit doing that. All right. Still trying to get used to this small keyboard, if you guys can't tell. All right, and then we got this set of single prints here. A's high, 38.54. Set of single prints here. Single prints will fill at this level. So all the day was is like a massive short covering rally because the entire world, as my mentor was saying, the entire world was short in the overnight session after the Amazon and Apple earnings, and then we just basically covered all day long. The low NC period was 38.58.50. That's where the single prints start. Single prints start from 10.28. Next up, single prints fill at 64.25. Single prints fill. Single prints start at 69. Single prints start. And I'm kind of upset that I chose not to trade today because obviously the one day that I trade, and who knows, I might have been trying to short on the way up and get absolutely killed. I don't know. But uh, definitely kind of missed out on a day like today. It does kind of suck to miss it, but there you got to let your mental reserve kind of come back in. Uh, You gotta give yourself some time to breathe every once in a while. Uh, 83.50. The low here was 85.25. But you gotta take care of your mental health because if you're not taking care of your mental health, then you're gonna have. And if you're a trader, and not even in trading, just in general, if you are chasing a passion, doing something you truly enjoy doing, um, and you kind of don't take the time to take care of your mental, you're gonna get burnt out, and things are gonna start steamrolling downhill. And that's what I kind of want to avoid. That's kind of why I took today off, because I didn't want to start steamrolling, trying to chase back the money that I lost on Wednesday, and you know, things of that nature. You just kind of want to try to avoid, especially if you're a trader, because it can be ruthless at times. Because it's a harsh world. These short-time traders, uh, short-term traders, are people you gotta respect, and they can move a market against you really good. And on days like I had on Wednesday where I got, just absolutely demolished, uh, they'll help keep you in line, keep you in perspective as to what happened. Um, I probably would have had a good day today if I had traded. It's supposed to be single print fill. All right, and then last but not least, our high of day here at 1650. All right, so now we're out of balance, right? We took out our balance high. That's gone. So all we have for the upside now is today's high. We have the high day from the 21st at 39.25.25 all the way up, vacuum, up to 39.63.50 afternoon rally high from the 15th, and then the high of day 39.77.50 from the 15th. Downside destinations, we have a lot. Um, Single prints where they start 39.04 to 39.02. Afternoon rally pullback or afternoon pullback low, excuse me, not afternoon rally, afternoon pullback low at 38.92.75. Another set of single prints 38.85.25 to 38.83.50. From there, another set of single prints 38.69, 38.60 to 38.64.25 is what this is supposed to be, not 35. And then our another set of single prints at 38.58.50 to 38.54. And then our low of day at 38.16.33. Now let's go over our larger time frames here. Let's go over some stuff. So let's go default. Let's look at our monthly. Why is my monthly not on here? Here's the monthly. Monthly still one time frame down. The monthly will not come into balance until we take out a previous month's high. So either next month we take out this month's high, or in the next very few days, we have, what is it? We have, yeah, and if in one trading day we can get to 415, I doubt that happens, but we could potentially be putting the monthly into a balance here pretty soon. Weekly. Now I said you could call this a 5 week balance using this week's high at 39.27. You could call it that, or 6 week balance, but I called it a 5 week balance using this balance high at 38.20 instead of the 39.27. So to me, the weekly is up. I'll pull up the weekly balance right there, right? So the weekly is now one time framing up out of balance. Next weekly high is that 39.27 destination. Daily. Let's look at our daily. Daily is one time framing up after Uh, that's an old balance. After coming out of this balance here, the daily is now one time framing up above the 50, above the weekly balance high. So the next destination could be the potential top of this trend line here, and then the 200-day moving average uh, could be in sights all the way up at 40, 98, 50. So next week, we look to continue the one-time frame up. We look to continue the one-time frame up on the weekly, the daily, and then coming into November, we look to bring the day or the monthly into balance. Next week is Fed week. We'll have the Fed meeting start talking next week, and that could continue and further our rally. Uh, Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the time away from the screens. Get outside, do something before it's too cold. Other than that, catch you in the next one, guys.